Fox 5's Linda Schmidt joins us live from Park Slope. And Linda, you're hearing the suspect actually turned himself in.
Yeah, he absolutely did that today. He showed up here at the 7A precinct. He turned himself in, and he had his lawyer with him at the time. Now, the 19-year-old victim and her twin sister, they were together last Sunday, and that is when she was stabbed to death. And police say the reason he did it is because she rejected him.
If you knew the twins for 19 years of their life, no one deserves to lose a child. She did not deserve that. She did not deserve that. That mom will never be the same.
Samyia Spain, just 19 years old, stabbed in her neck and chest at this deli in Park Slope, Brooklyn, after a chance encounter with 20-year-old Veo Kelly. Her twin sister was slashed on her arm.
Her dad, Stephen, is lost. Those are his twins. Those are his babies.
The parents asking Yvette Ramos, a lifelong friend, to speak on their behalf. Police say Kelly, who had too much to drink, flew into a rage when Samyia would not give him her phone number. She and her sister did not know Kelly, had never seen him before. But to pacify him, she gave him her Instagram handle.
Okay, she don't want to give you her number. She gave you her Instagram. That still don't give a reason to her.
Deli owner Mohammed Al-Bahar watched the girls grow up. They and their family frequent his store.
We feel really broken hearts, you know.
Authorities say Kelly has at least one prior arrest for robbery. He turned himself in this morning at the 7-8 precinct.
I spoke with LaShawn, her mom, and she would like to thank the detectives on the case. 7-8 got a good team for homicide, and they did their job. They did their job, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart.
And Samyia's birthday, by the way, is next month. She and her twin sister would have celebrated their 20th birthday together.
David, the young man who was led out of here in handcuffs is the guy the police have been looking for since that attack on twin sisters over the weekend at that bodega in Park Slope. Veo Kelly turned himself in early this morning at a Brooklyn courthouse. He was then brought here to the 7-8 precinct station house to be formally charged with murder and assault. He'll be back in court tonight, and the victim's family hopes he never gets to walk the streets again. 20-year-old Veo Kelly said nothing as reporters asked questions, and friends of the victims cursed him out. Family and friends had been posting his name on social media all week with a photo from a phone camera that caught glimpses of his face that night, asking the public to help the police find him. Today, they are thanking detectives for tracking him down. The deadly stabbing at around 2 in the morning Sunday claimed the life of 19-year-old Samyia Spain and left her sister wounded. Witnesses described a confrontation in which Kelly aggressively hit on her at the bodega after seeing her at a party earlier in the evening, and she made it clear she wasn't interested.
I don't know what he was thinking, so I can't tell you. But what I could say is, no sorry that he's going to say is going to help this family.
Yvette Ramos has known Samyia Spain's family for decades and was asked to speak on their behalf today.
Twin sisters, inseparable since birth. One moment, they were laughing. The next, one was bleeding out on the cold deli floor. It happened in the blink of an eye. A man, furious, rejected, lashed out in a fit of violence. A knife flashed. A life was taken. And it all unfolded under the unforgiving glare of a security camera, capturing every second of the horror. She said no, and it cost her everything. March 19, 2024. Park Slope, Brooklyn. What should have been just another night in the city turned into a crime scene that left even the most hardened detectives shaken. Who was he? Why did he snap? And how did a simple rejection lead to such a brutal, senseless murder? Welcome to Mind-Blowing True Crimes, where we don't leave any stone unturned. Sit back and take a listen. This is the story of Samyia Spain, a sister, a daughter, a life stolen over something so simple and so deadly. Born on a crisp autumn day in Brooklyn, Samyia and Sanyia Spain entered the world just minutes apart. their arrival marking the beginning of an unbreakable bond. From their earliest days, the twins were inseparable, sharing not only identical features but also a profound connection that words could scarcely capture. Their laughter was a symphony that filled their home, bringing joy to their family and all who had the privilege of knowing them. As children, the Spain twins were a delightful duo, their personalities complementing each other in the most harmonious ways. Samyia, with her fearless spirit, often took the lead, her adventurous nature guiding their shared escapades. Sanyia, the more contemplative of the two, provided a thoughtful balance, her wisdom beyond her years offering a steadying presence. Together, they navigated the world with an unspoken understanding, each instinctively knowing the other's thoughts and feelings. Family gatherings were incomplete without the twins at the center, their energy infectious and their bond evident to all. Birthdays were celebrated with shared wishes, their candles blown out in unison, symbolizing their intertwined journeys. Photographs from these times capture moments of pure happiness. The girls dressed in matching outfits, their smiles radiant, eyes sparkling with mischief and dreams. Friends and relatives fondly recall the twins' aspirations, each harboring unique ambitions, yet always envisioning a future side by side. Samyia dreamed of exploring the world, her curiosity leading her to imagine adventures in far-off places. Sanyia, with her nurturing disposition, often spoke of making a difference in her community, perhaps through teaching or social work. Their individual goals were diverse, but the common thread was their unwavering support for each other's dreams. Their mother, in moments of reflection, often shared stories of their early years. Through tears, she would recount how, even as toddlers, the twins would comfort each other, holding hands during doctor's visits or sharing toys without a second thought. "They were my babies," she would say, her voice trembling with emotion. "They had so many plans. How did this happen?" Her words echo the profound grief of a parent grappling with an unimaginable loss, the pain of dreams unfulfilled and futures stolen. Close friends describe the twins as a dynamic pair, their presence lighting up any room they entered. They recall late-night study sessions, impromptu dance parties, and heartfelt conversations that stretched into the early hours. Samyia was fearless. One friend reminisces, a soft smile playing on their lips. She would drag us into the most unexpected adventures, always with that infectious enthusiasm. Another adds, Sanyia was the thinker. She'd be the one to plan things out, make sure we were all okay. Together, they were unstoppable. Their high school teachers remember them as diligent students, each excelling in their own right, but always cheering each other on. In group projects, they were a formidable team, their combined strengths leading to outstanding results. Classmates admired their closeness, often commenting on the unique bond they shared. It was clear to all that their connection was something rare and beautiful. Community members speak of the twins' involvement in local events, from volunteering at neighborhood cleanups to participating in cultural festivals. Their enthusiasm was contagious, inspiring others to join in and contribute. Elders in the community appreciated their respectfulness and willingness to help, often noting that such kindness was uncommon among the youth. In quieter moments, the twins enjoyed simple pleasures. Reading together under their favorite tree in the local park, experimenting with new recipes in the kitchen, or simply sitting in comfortable silence, each drawing strength from the other's presence. Their home was filled with shared mementos of these times, books with dual bookmarks, photo albums bursting with memories, and walls adorned with their combined artwork. As they transitioned into adulthood, the twins remained each other's confidants, their bond only deepening with time. They navigated the challenges of growing up with grace, always finding solace in their shared experiences. Their friends often marveled at their unity, noting that while they were individuals in their own right, together, they created something truly special. The Spain twins embodied a connection that was as profound as it was beautiful. Their story is a testament to the power of sibling bonds, the joy of shared dreams, and the deep void left when such a connection is tragically severed. Their legacy lives on in the hearts of those who knew them, a poignant reminder of love, loss, and the enduring strength of family. On the evening of March 19, 2024, Brooklyn's Park Slope neighborhood was enveloped in a cool, tranquil atmosphere. The Spain twins, Samyia and Sanyia, both 19 years old, had spent the night celebrating at a lively party, embracing the joys of youth and friendship. As the festivities concluded, they decided to stop by the Slope Natural Plus Deli on 4th Avenue, a familiar spot in their community, to grab some snacks before heading home. Surveillance footage from the deli captured the sisters entering the store around 2:20 a.m., their demeanor relaxed and cheerful, completely unaware of the impending tragedy. Inside the deli, 20-year-old Vio Kelly observed the twins. According to witness accounts, Kelly approached Samyia and attempted to engage her in conversation, expressing a romantic interest. Samyia, uninterested, politely declined his advances. This rejection bruised Kelly's ego, leading to a rapid escalation of emotions. He began hurling insults at the sisters, who, in turn, defended themselves verbally. Feeling humiliated, Kelly exited the deli, but his anger did not subside. Moments later, he returned, banging and kicking on the glass door, demanding re-entry. Despite attempts by his friend to calm him down and leave, Kelly's rage was uncontainable. When the door was eventually opened, he charged back inside, targeting the twins with a knife. In the ensuing chaos, Kelly attacked Samyia, stabbing her in the neck and chest, inflicting fatal wounds. Sanyia sustained injuries to her arm while trying to protect her sister. Both were rushed to New York Presbyterian Brooklyn Methodist Hospital, where, tragically, Samyia succumbed to her injuries. This horrific incident underscores the devastating consequences that can arise when an individual's inability to accept rejection spirals into violence, leaving a community mourning the loss of a vibrant young life. In the aftermath of the tragic incident that claimed the life of 19-year-old Samyia Spain, the focus turned to the individual responsible for this senseless act, 20-year-old Vio Kelly. Kelly, a resident of Brooklyn, New York, was not known to frequent the Park Slope neighborhood where the crime occurred. On the night of the incident, he had been attending an event at a party hall near the deli where he encountered the Spain twins. However, detailed information about Kelly's early life, including his childhood experiences, family background, educational history, and any prior criminal record, is not readily available in public sources. This lack of information leaves many questions unanswered about the factors that may have influenced his actions on that fateful night. The absence of comprehensive background details makes it challenging to fully understand the complexities of Kelly's life and the potential circumstances that led to such a grievous act. This gap in knowledge underscores the broader issue of how unseen personal histories can culminate in unforeseen tragedies, leaving communities grappling with both grief and a search for understanding. Following the attack, Kelly fled the scene, prompting a citywide manhunt. Days later, accompanied by his attorney, he surrendered to authorities at the 78th Precinct. He was subsequently charged with murder, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. As he stood before the court, the gravity of his actions became evident, marking the beginning of a legal process seeking justice for Samyia and her grieving family. This tragic event underscores the devastating consequences that can arise from unchecked emotions and the inability to accept rejection. A young woman's life was senselessly cut short, leaving a community in mourning and a family shattered. The legal proceedings that followed aimed to hold Kelly accountable for his actions, serving as a somber reminder of the importance of respect and self-control in our interactions with others. The Spain family, overwhelmed by the sudden and senseless loss, released a deeply emotional statement expressing their devastation.
But what I could say is, no sorry that he's going to say is going to help this family.
Yvette Ramos has known Samyia Spain's family for decades and was asked to speak on their behalf today.
Sanyia, Samyya's twin sister, struggled to find words through her tears. Her voice trembled as she spoke of the bond they shared. "She was my twin, my best friend. Now she's gone." Her anguish resonated with all who heard her, highlighting the profound void left by Samyya's absence. In response to this tragedy, organizations dedicated to combating violence against women intensified their efforts. Right to Be, a nonprofit committed to ending harassment in all its forms, issued a statement underscoring the urgency of their mission. They emphasized the critical need for community investment in safety and the importance of proactive measures to prevent such acts of violence. The tragic loss of 19-year-old Samyia Spain serves as a profound reminder of the dangers women face simply for asserting their right to say no. This is not merely a crime story. It is a wake-up call to society. Women should not have to fear for their lives for rejecting unwanted advances. Rejection should never be a death sentence.
This is a scar for life. We will never ever get over this.
Family and friends of 19-year-old Samyia Spain wore her favorite colors today as they said their premature goodbyes.
Samyia loved to be pretty. She loved to dress up. She loved getting her lashes done, her hair done, her nails done.
Samyia's friends tell me she was glamorous.
Them gates and genies saw your face. She had a smile that couldn't be erased. So we know that you're okay, but we just want you back. Ooh, it was such a tragic, you had to go like that. I can barely breathe, down on my knees, begging God, please bring you back to.
As we reflect on Samyya's life, let us remember her not for the tragedy that befell her, but for the joy and light she brought into the world. Her smile, her laughter, her dreams. These are the memories that endure. She should still be here. To stay informed and continue supporting stories that matter, please subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll ensure you won't miss our next video, where we delve deeper into issues that impact our communities.